Three reasons why you shouldn't start Turo. One, you don't like cleaning. Number two, you're probably attached to your car. And three, you're probably an impatient person. So let's chat about this. Welcome in, y'all. Turo Power Host out here in Las Vegas, over 20 plus vehicles. It's been a fun run. If you guys are enjoying content like this or into content on renting a car on a platform, getting your car rented, tap in. Let's talk about these three reasons why you shouldn't start Turo. Number one, you don't like cleaning. Now, let's just talk about that in general. You don't like cleaning. You have to clean check-ins, check-outs. You have to clean. At the check-in, of course, you got to clean because you got to make sure that it's clean. And sometimes it's sitting there for a while or, however long your vehicle is out there. And it just ends up not getting booked. So you got to go get back and clean it. Wipe it down. Make it look nice for your guest. If you're not into cleaning, you're probably not into Turo. Most people just rather have an online business and stuff where they're not physically doing things. They'd rather go sell and flip products that they never see. That's totally fine. If you're not into cleaning and you can't have that, and here's the thing, it's not saying that you can't long-term outsource it. Well, when you're getting started, you're going to learn a lot of the ins and outs. So you got to have a lot of patience when it comes to cleaning vehicles. If you're not into cleaning, this business might not be for you. I had a friend that ended up quitting because they're like, man, I'm just done cleaning. And I was like, yeah, well, you can eventually get somebody to clean it for you. And they didn't get to reach that point. I get it. Some people, they try it out for a couple months. They're not serious and they ended up dropping out. So if you're not into cleaning, this biz may not be for you. Number two is you're probably attached to your car. This is another reason why you should not start Turo. If you're attached to your car, especially the car that you're getting rented, because your feelings are going to get hurt. There's going to be some scratches, dents. The guests aren't going to take care of the car. Let's be honest, it's not their car, so they don't really care. You don't know what they're doing to it. So if you're attached to the vehicles that you're renting on the platform, I've seen people complain about their luxuries getting scratched for a little and they're crying about it. And I get it. We all have feelings, and me too. I mean, I have feelings. We all do. We're human. But you can't be attached to your car. You just cannot be attached to the car when you get it rented onto the platform. Be attached to none of that. Okay, look at it as an asset, and just look at it as hey, over time it's gonna deteriorate. It's gonna lose its value. It's really just a piece of metal. Okay, if you can really look at it like that, I'm telling y'all, I've just seen some people just really get hurt by it. And honestly, I had to go through this too, because these cars that are mine, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and eventually you get really numb to it, and I have. It's taken over a year for me to finally get numb to it, and I'm a dude that really values and likes to take care of his stuff. But when you're renting it with people that just don't care, these are the expectations to have. If you're not attached to your car, you'll really succeed. Okay, if you are, it's gonna be tough after every single checkout. Trust, don't be attached to your car, and you'll be fine. But if you are, you're gonna have an issue there, and I probably recommend not getting started. Number three is you're impatient. You have to have great customer service. The customer usually always wins when it comes to customer service. Why? Because they have the ability to leave a bad review for you. And I know it's a sad, sad way to be on a third-party platform and people can use stuff against you. But you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to really serve your guest. I think about us, we're really big at serving our guests. We'll take the hit. We'll go above and beyond to help people. And in the end, people do well with us. But there's a small percentage that will actually take advantage. You got to be patient. If you're impatient, this biz is not for you. Imagine this, when you're just getting started, you don't have, all these different systems, and you haven't got the team yet. You'll be waiting for some people. And this is why, some people will be like, yeah, I'll be there in 30 minutes for the check-in. It'll take a whole hour sometimes. I mean, I'm telling y'all, things happen. We've gotten some really weird and interesting guests, but patience is really, really big when it comes down to this business. Patience for others. A lot of people that are renting from us too, they go through stuff. They got family issues. They got relationship issues. They got job issues. And we just got to be able to have understanding and compassion. If you don't have patience, it's going to drive you crazy, this biz. You got to have a lot of patience, especially when people hit you up late at night, early mornings. Things shift, things change, and they want you to be like the leash, on the dog. It's happened. And honestly, we've taken it for the team. I've taken it a lot for the team. I'm just one of those guys that just love to serve. I love doing business, and I just like to learn more new things. But I know if people were put into my shoes, my place, patience would get lost. They'd run out of patience. If you don't have patience, this business might not be for you. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was one of the least ones that I want to do as far as like videos, but just so happened that it's something that's needed. There's probably people that are like, okay, I'm not going to do Turo. This dude's said these things that is really pressing buttons on me. And let's be honest, this business model is not for everyone. But if you want to look at a car as not a liability, as an asset that's going to make you money, extra income, and you're all about the multiple cash streams and flows and all that stuff, then go for it. It's another solid business model, allowing other people to rent your vehicle. And you'll get a lot of good renters, but you're going to get some very interesting ones. So it kind of evens out depending on your market, depending on how you're renting your vehicles, the settings that you're putting, and the vehicles that you're putting out there in your marketplace. Okay. I wouldn't go luxury. That's just me. I'd go more of like the economy route. But hey, to each their own. You know, you're going to be able to test it and you'll kind of see. We don't have a lot of luxuries on our account, which thank God we don't, because even our luxury vehicles, they've been going through some interesting stuff recently. So I'm in the middle of a couple claims. If you guys want to watch this journey, tap in. Go ahead and tap into this video as well. And I'll show you guys how we did over $100,000 in this year with quite a few handful of months left in that video when I made that video. So I'm only excited to see how much we're going to be doing at the end of this year. Y'all be blessed. I'll see y'all. Take care. Thanks for tapping in. Bye-bye.